Welcome, students of teacher Saleh Al-Ali. Today, we're going to look at the world a little differently. We're going to see how we uncover the story of where we come from. That story is what we call history. It isn't just a list of names. It's the active study of events that happened long ago to figure out what really took place. We look backward so we can understand the present. When we see how people lived and what they did before us, it helps us make sense of our world today and plan for what comes next. The person who does this work is a historian. They don't just read old books for fun. They are investigators who search for the truth behind every event. History is an active search for the truth. It shows us step by step how our current world was actually built. Every life fits onto a timeline. We live in the present, look toward the future, but everything started in the past. To understand it, we must ask specific questions, our tools to see into a world before we were born. We start with the basics: what happened, when did it happen, and who was involved. Then we look closer. How did it happen? Why did it happen? And finally, what were the results of that event? If we miss even one of these, we don't have the full picture. We need all six to get the story right. Using these questions turns a collection of old stories into a clear account of where we come from. Let's look at a real example from our own history: Saudi Arabia at the start of the 20th century. This is the Mosmak Fortress. In the year 1319, or 1902, the recovery of Riyadh took place right here. This photo shows the people and the era. King Abdulaziz and his men were the ones who led the mission, using a strategy that required both bravery and careful planning. This map shows the scale of the region. It reminds us of the distances they traveled and the geography they had to navigate to reach this goal. What were the results? This single event led directly to the founding of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. By asking those 6 questions, we can see the exact steps that built our nation. But how do we know these answers are true? How do we know we aren't just reading a story? That's where the historian, or al-mu'arrikh, comes in. They are the professionals who study and record the past for us. Their work is actually very similar to what a security officer does. Both roles focus on finding the facts about what happened when no one was looking. Both rely on evidence, or al-adillah. You can't just guess what happened. You have to prove it using the things left behind. Evidence can be many things, like these ancient rock carvings. These inscriptions are physical proof of the civilizations that lived here thousands of years ago. Now that you know how to ask the right questions and look for proof, you're looking at the past through the eyes of an investigator. History isn't just a textbook. It's an evidence-based investigation into the true story of our home. Thanks for exploring with us today. Keep looking for the facts.